Up next on Live It Up is a person that has some answers to questions that I actually have personally. It's Jason Samel. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. How are you, Donna? Thank you so much for having me.
We're going to be talking about the topic of healthcare.
Yes.
Okay. So you personally have a license that allows you to help people solve that.
Right.
You've been doing it for a while.
I'm a licensed New York State insurance broker as well as a licensed New York State insurance consultant. Been doing that for about I had a business do it with insurance for about 7 or 8 years, and have been helping people with individuals and families with health insurance, aka the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare.
Gotcha. Now you actually are second generation in the insurance business, right?
I am. My father
How'd you
was
start out?
Yeah, my father was in the insurance industry for about 45 years before I went up to him and I said, "Hey, Dad, let's open up a business together." And first he said, "All right, let's go open up a 7-Eleven." I said, "Come on, Dad." Since he'd been in the business for a long time, I thought it was a good idea for maybe him to teach me the tricks in the business and learn his business. And we dove right into it, opened up an insurance business together, and it's called JayMar Insurance Agency out on Long Island.
And then there's been so many changes. And so you've had to keep yourself up to date and current.
Yeah.
How did you go about that? What was your process in terms of being like the expert that you are in that particular?
I mean, number one, I've helped thousands of people enroll into plans and figure out what are the best plans possible. But I've gone to several seminars, consistently going to several seminars a year, as well as keeping up on licensing and taking classes. But I read the news every day. I'm in touch with the right people at the right companies, the right people politically to keep me abreast of what's going on and in New York State, in Washington, D.C., as well as from a standpoint of an insurance company.
What's interesting to me is the fact that everybody had to sign up for something.
Yeah. You
no longer are allowed to just be like uninsured, because if you're uninsured, you have to pay a penalty on your taxes of like $685, right?
$695.
Oh, $695.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
But
It went up $10 to $10.
Yeah.
But you're no longer allowed to just make your own health care choices.
Right.
You are forced to either be in a plan or to sign up for that plan, or you have to pay because you're not signed up for a plan.
You have to pay either $695 or go out and get a health insurance plan that's deemed affordable.
Okay.
Deemed affordable means generally that it costs you less than 9.5% of your annual adjusted gross income. So yeah, I mean, as long as you've done that, then you get to avoid the $695 per adult fine, $2,085 per family, or 2.5% of your income, whichever is greater. But mind you, I mean, with the whole new tax bill that just came out, that's on the chopping block too right now. So the personal mandate to be able to not get health insurance anymore is where it seems our government is headed towards right now. As of right now, the law is still in place. You must get insurance.
Okay.
But if this tax bill goes through, everything could be flipped upside down immediately.
So confusing.
It's very confusing,
why people,
folks, yeah.
And that's why you make yourself available, right?
Yeah,
to consult
correct.
with people,
Right.
to help people, to get them to sign up.
Right.
Because, even signing up on the website, it's confusing for people,
yeah.
especially seniors.
Yeah.
It's like nuts.
Yeah, it's very confusing. It's very hard to use, very cumbersome. You just put one extra space in a line, and it doesn't let you move forward with the application. I know that, it's because of that extra space, but most people, who haven't done it thousands of times don't know I can't move on with this application because of an extra space, and they got to make a whole bunch of phone calls and try to figure it out why, spent hours trying to figure out why they can't move forward. And it was just this little extra space, little nuances that people should be aware of. People should always go and seek help to try to figure this stuff out. It's too hard to figure it out on your own.
It is kind of confusing, and especially because of those like little glitches in the system. You can only have a limited time to sign up on the website,
Right.
not just in the days, but actually when you set out to start your application, you have to finish it within a certain amount of time.
No, you could always go back to it.
Okay, you can.
You could start an application. I have people who started applications 3 years ago. We go back into their application. It's exactly where they left it off.
Really?
Yeah, you can always go back into it.
Okay.
And you have from right now all the way up until January 31st of this year to enroll into a new plan. Most people think
December 15th.
Including yourself.
Correct.
Most people think that the deadline is December 15th. There's even news articles all over the place stating that the deadline is December 15th. And it's true for most of Americans.
Okay.
Donald Trump this year cut the time to sign up from 3-month period of time to a month and a half from November 1st to December 15th. However, New York State, we have our own exchange. We make our own rules. We decide when we want to start. We always have,
that's so
right?
New York,
yeah,
right?
That's so New York, right? So we made our open enrollment from December 1st all the way through January 31st.
Okay.
So while the deadline is December 15th to enroll into a plan, if you wanted to start January 1st, you can always change your mind or enroll into a plan thereafter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And people can find you how?
People can find me by going to NewYorkObamacare.com, at which point there's links to go out to New York City Obamacare.com, a sister site, and another sister site, of course, Long Island Obamacare.com.
Jason, thank you very, very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's been fun to get to know you. And I came right at you with, okay, what if you got blah, da, 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 because everybody's got a special circumstance.
Yeah.
So if somebody doesn't want to file it by themselves, they could call you and you can walk them through the process.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. We're here to help you stay healthy. Thanks for watching.